These people won't move.
Let me try to get up there farther.
No, you're fine right where you're at. Yeah, it's on this side, so we should be all okay. It's kind of why I kind of positioned myself right on that line.
I had surgery on my back and I couldn't get up.
Oh yeah. Everybody's obsession is to stand right up the edge of the road. Don't do that. You're endangering your own self. You'll need your ignition key to get the plug out of that. I don't know where the spare tire stuff is, but that tire looks okay. That one's... The Chevys have the same thing.
I've never had a flat tire.
Never? Well, most of your rod and stuff might be up underneath one of these back seats, I think. There's a long rod that goes all the way back.
Pretty there.
Oh, you know, I do the same thing when it comes around Halloween.
A lot of shit. No, he rides with me all the time, even on the bike.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You got a knife or something?
Trying to just cut this off here.
Yeah,
or actually, we'll save that.
I'll get the other stuff on the other side.
Does this come out? No, it does not. Okay, I was hoping to save it. Hey, you didn't even need a knife. It's got a push tab.
Oh.
Tree to the front seat. Okay, pull tab. You got flares and everything, but where's the jack?
I ain't took it out, so maybe it's underneath the hood then.
Nope, it's right here.
Oh,
I know these got to fold or something.
I just moved the seat.
That'll work.
This one got to come down too?
No, it's only just this side. Well, I can't even grab it with my gloves on. Just didn't want my hands to freeze, but guess you got to do whatever's necessary. Velcro. More Velcro? Jeez. Overkill with the Velcro.
I'll be here for another hour.
Joke's on them. I gotta grab my gloves. There we go. Oh, really?
First time I ran out of gas on the bike. Yeah.
Yeah, those are not the funnest of times, but
I think that's the same size tire.
it is. They're usually full size for almost every truck and some of your SUVs. And then we've been finding some of the newer cars don't even have spares. They just got a pump and fix-a-flat. That's no good anyways. There we go. Just toss that up behind there.
I have to put it in the back seat.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
1,000 pounds of wood.
Oh! Yeah, that ain't going in there, is it?
It's been in there for 3 weeks. Can't do nothing with it. But my back.
Heard that.
That's it. Damn, that motherfucker blew out.
That's nice that these opened up. That oh wow, that is slid open so bad.
Been that way.
No. Just barely fits. Nice. At least you got a full-size spare. I feel sorry for the folks that have the little donuts. They can't go as fast. I don't think so. Everybody's been picking up something out here on this highway, and there's a whole stretch of it from all the way up by Springboro all the way down to Westchester. Oh yeah, I get quite a few number of calls just about each day. All along here, 71, just about everywhere really. It's a staggering amount, so I don't know. I mean, I know that they've been doing construction down there at the rest areas. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it at all or not, but you know, you haven't even passed it up yet.
I know.
So I don't have any clue.
Is that low?
Yeah, I'm putting it close to about 40 pounds, but not quite 40. Where you got that wood in there, you want to add just a little extra in there, but you don't want to go too extreme. This happens every time I try to roll it up. I wish I had a more of like a hose reel, but yeah, that would be kind of nice to have.
But then the snow's going to come in, so it's screwing everything.
Yeah, I think that's kind of why they just kind of put them inside the boxes, because it's covered up and then you don't have to worry about it getting all rusted up and everything. Well, all right. Many times as I've done this, this thing never reels up the same way twice. And it's all that steel braided line on the inside of it. They like the coil.
I got to pick the front one.
Yeah. All right.
Got to sign anything?
Yes, sir, you're good.
Buy yourself some dinner.
I will definitely do that. You be safe out there.
I tried.
I heard that. Hey, no problem. On with our next. Huh.
How's it going, boss man?
It's running.
I know, can I shoot straight with you? I'm in the process of getting my tags from Arizona. You see my tags are expired, and
Yeah.
a cop was fucking with me taking pictures in the parking lot,
And
and
AAA won't cover that if they're expired.
oh,
It would have to go under a private tow. Yeah.
well, I'm
Be
getting my
about-
new tags in the mail.
I mean, regardless, all I was told is it wasn't running, and I was like, I see exhaust coming out of the tailpipe.
1 second, I'll call you back.
But we have to take pictures of it. They see that in there. I'm not going to get paid for any of this. I can't.
How
I'm
much
not
would it cost
going
for a tow?
85 on the hook and $5 a mile.
Let me see how many miles it is home.
And of course, you still have to add your tax, and if you're paying by credit card, there is a processing fee, and I think it's like 4%. I gotta grab my phone anyways. Man, why does it have to be cold?
So AAA doesn't cover it if the tags are expired?
No, because the way they'll look at it is that the vehicle is not insured. If something happens to it while I'm loaded, then it's not going to be covered.
Oh, I do have insurance.
Yeah, but we're not allowed to ask for it or see it, and they're not going to bother with it. But they also have to abide by state laws too. So I mean, if it's unregistered, then typically it's...
My tags and registration got stolen in Phoenix, and I'm working on getting them back.
Holy crap. This wind is obnoxious today.
Another tow truck. I just had to pay $300 to get my girlfriend's truck off the van off the freeway to tow it 300 feet away into a parking lot the other day. A cop wouldn't let me call AAA.
Yeah, they make the sole decision. They can override AAA's decision.
Could you just look the other way this time? I can cash up you.
Yes, ma'am. This is Brian with Ren Service Station OH342. Calling in regards to call number 1294-6853.
6853?
Yes. Yes, it is. I'm on location with that vehicle, and it's got expired plates, and he's already had a local police department out, well, kind of follow behind him. Yeah. Dated 2/15/25. Well, I think that what they were trying to do is try to attempt to pull him over because of his expired plates, because Mason's really tough about that around here.
Yeah, no, they have expired tags, so you can't service it. Are the police on scene at this time?
No. They never pulled him over. He got lucky, but you know, at least he's in a...
me at the Waffle House, and they followed me when I left. I was taking the kids out for their birthday.
Yeah, they tried to attempt to follow him, but he pulled in here in his parking lot, and he's been sitting ever since.
Well, then for a tow, oh yeah, so we won't be able to service it, unfortunately.
Okay.
I can let them know if you want to.
I've got pictures in the call, but yeah, if you want to put a note in there too.
Yeah. It sucks, but you know, I mean, he may be, you know, trying to get it towed so he doesn't get pulled over for those tags. But fortunately, you don't want to be to blame for anything, you know.
Right.
You said February 25?
Yes. Yeah, there should be a picture in there of the plate. Oof. Turn my thing off. Sorry, I gotta turn my truck down because I can't barely hear.
I'm sorry, your mic is like very low too.
I know. Yeah, it's one of those days, right?
I'll tell you. Let me blow this up. Yep. Okay, I do see that. All right. Let me go ahead and put those in the notes. Did you need a COA or did you have it?
No, you can go ahead and clear it out. My in-route mileage was 13.
Awesome. Went ahead and got that over and we go ahead and GOA you are today.
Okay.
Well, you have a great one. You drive safe out there.
I try my best.
You have a great one.
You too.
Then turn left onto Waterpark Drive.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Damn. Yeah, they said they don't even have a grace period on any of this stuff either. Once it goes expired, even after like the next month comes up, there's nothing that they can really do to cover it.
Would you do me a solid at least? Would you pull behind me out onto the light?
I mean, legally, I'm not going to be able to really do much. I mean, they're still going to look at it. They can still see that tag no matter how, because I'm not fast. I mean, it's only going, what, not even 5 miles over to South Lebanon.
Yeah, but there's a cop waiting at the, it's just right there.
Yeah, he's still there.
He's still there.
Yeah, he's sitting in that parking lot at that gas station over there. And he knows that this place is a dead end too, because that park has been closed for at least quite a number of years. So he knows anything coming out of here is going to go zipping right past down there. If he's already eyeballed you once, he'll pull you over no matter what.
He's eyeballed me 5 times. I moved around the parking lot. I'm not breaking any laws or doing anything wrong. I just got my shit stolen. My information got stolen, and I'm very poor.
Yeah. And about the only amount I could charge you to go that far would be just the 85, and I could forget about the mileage, technically.
Really?
Yeah.
I would appreciate that.
Let me see what that would be with the tax and everything.
That's better than a ticket.
Oh, absolutely.
Or getting impounded. So it would be 85 flat.
No, there's our system automatically adds in tax and whatnot to it. Let me see. 37. Yeah, if you're paying by cash, it's $91.37. On a card, it's $94.11.
That works with me.
Okay. You got a debit card or something?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So.
Here you go, sir. Oh, shit.
And it said it was declined.
Oh, shit. Let me see. Let me make a phone call real quick.
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know, you're good. Okay, perfect. So you can go ahead and have a seat in there. It's a lot warmer in there than it is out here.
Do you have a C-type charger in there, or something I can plug my charger into?
I don't have an extra plug in there right now. Almost everything I'm running runs off of everything extra. Unless there is one. I don't know, maybe there is. I hardly pay attention. Come on. There we go. And I feel bad for him, and he's only got so much money, but at the same time, I got a job to do. I got to cover the cost of fuel, things like that. But I'm definitely not going to follow somebody around just because they have expired plates, just to try to help them, you know, get around the police. And that's not something that I'll ever do. The law is there for reasons. Don't ever ask a tow operator to do something illegal. They'll just turn you down real flat. Especially me. I mean, yeah, I am a nice guy, but you know, there's limitations to different things. I did that from the other side. Yeah, I'm sorry that, you know, AAA's got their rules, I've got mine, and that's that. I want this guy dropped off. Stand on that.
I appreciate it so much, sir.
Not a problem. Brian.
Caden.
Kenton.
Caden.
Pleasure. Kenton or Kent? Caden. Okay, sorry. Kind of hard to hear over
Oh,
everything.
you're good, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, man. At least it gets you here. You're home safe, and
Thank
it's
you.
really
so much.
what truly matters the most. So, but yeah, just try to get that fixed. I mean, I know, stolen plates, that's no fun, but I'm sure, I mean, there's got to be a way around it somewhere. Just got to figure it out, and
I'm trying to.
you'll get there. It'll take some time, but you'll get there. So, well, man, and try to enjoy your holidays. You're welcome. How's it going? Busy as always, even though we can't control whenever they dispatch it to us. Yeah, because I looked at the time, I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna make it in time. What the heck are they thinking? And of course, my last one,
probably about 2 hours ago.
well, my last one had an expired plate and the cop was there, and I said, well,
really?
I can't run that under AAA because then I'll never get paid for it.
Right.
So it turned into a private tow altogether, so I just hauled him up the road for like 85 bucks.
Yeah.
Lowest I'll ever go, but
Yeah.
so what's going on with this?
I think it's got a bad misfire or something.
Okay.
But it's just running like shit. So taking her to the shop.
Okay. Let me make sure I
About
got
it.
the right address, because I also got to calculate mileage since you only have.
Yeah.
Of course, they're gonna pop another call right in front of yours. Yeah, man,
Did they
a lot.
seriously?
Yeah, I've got another call up behind it too that dispatched the same time as yours came in. I said, "There's no way." I'm like, "Well, we need you to hurry up." I'm like, "No, that's not how it works. Sorry." Let's see, Main Street,
I
Miamisburg.
think you cover like 5 miles.
Yeah, they cover the first 5 miles.
Head north on
9.2,
Pheasant Run Circle toward
That's it.
Tamarack
It's going to be
Trails, and then
8
turn right
miles.
onto Tamarack Trail.
Yeah, so that's like what, only over by 3 miles,
Yeah.
which isn't bad. So 1.075. Of course, there's always tax. And what was that? 15. So yeah, it's like it's 1613. Of course, that's only if you're paying by cash. If it's on a card, then it's 1661.
I think I should have cash.
Okay. I know I don't have any change on me. I literally have pushed everything in an envelope and sent it off to my boss over the weekend. So. And I'll just put it as 1613.
How close is it? So, 17.
That'll work. And then let me get, what's your phone number?
937-701-3102.
Okay. And I'll send you the receipt. It'll come up as like a text message, and then when you open it, it becomes a PDF file. So that way you'll
At
be able
the
to.
shop, would I be able to send the key with you, and then the garage door has a little, like a mailbox slot? You just throw the key in there.
I've got some envelopes. I'll fill out the information that I got on my phone here, because I've got your name and phone number on there, so that's all I really need. And then they'll know what to do with it from there. I would just call them up on Monday and let them know what's going on with it. You know, never hurts.
Right.
So, But I'll take care of the rest for you, and then once I get it up there, I'll make sure the doors are locked once I get these dropped off in their drop box.
I appreciate it.
Not a problem.
Battery don't work on the remote, so
That's fine. We've seen all kinds of stuff. It never gets old. You do this 8 years, and it's like, okay, yep, we know that drill.
I appreciate it.
You're so welcome. Well, happy holidays to you.
On. Bluetooth FM connected.
Run around like a rape bait. Yeah, I figured they could get out. Tried to leave them enough room. Oh, goodness me. Getting colder and colder, guys. And since this runs, just drive it up to bed, strap it down. Bed's cleaned off, so that's a plus. Good enough. Hit the hazards, hit the key, turn off the lights. And I always got a habit of putting the parking brake down too. Whew. Seems like our call volume's starting to kind of pick up a little bit, which is good. Past few weeks have been really super slow. At most 1 to 2 calls a day. That's been killing me. Go to the drop.
gotta get you out in the cold.
Ah. It's been getting busier and busier. That's why we're getting later and later, because everybody calls all at the same time. And then it's up to AAA when they throw out the call. Right. I can't go through a list and pick the calls I want to do. It just, whenever it pops up on the tablet. But then at the end of the day, I'm the one that gets hit with the survey. They don't. So whenever we're late, we're kind of like, oh, why is AAA taking forever? It's not just us. And we're not running just AAA calls. We're running private stuff too. So, got to make money somehow. Yeah, you're in your driveway. Not like you're out in the middle of the road, so that's a plus. It just still amazes me how far they just push calls back further and further and further. Yeah, go right ahead since you're already on that side. Continue going that direction. Let's see here, I'll have to turn it. Wow. Truck's so hard to turn. There we go. supposed to be going to Trenton on
Yeah.
Main Street there?
It's off of the main street.
It's off the Main Street? Okay.
Yeah, it's North Miami Street.
Miami Street, okay. Gotcha.
When you back it in, I mean, there's trees that are going over top of the driveway. I don't care if you back it in, and it's probably going to hit a couple limbs or something, but...
Yeah, sometimes you just can't avoid certain things, but if it was any smaller...
Yeah. I mean, I need to get it, like, closer to the left side when you back it in, because that's the side of the driveway I'm going to put it in.
So more on this side than... Okay.
But just wherever you can get in, I can just move it, push it later, whatever.
Okay.
But
I'll see what I can do for you. I don't...
my car's stuck.
I know every night. Did we ever fix that, the battery?
I ended up just pushing some wires down and putting it underneath something where it hasn't moved.
There you go.
And now that you said something, it probably won't start.
We'll
now.
see. All right.
We can only cross our fingers, right? Alrighty.
Damn, he beat me here.
Yeah, sometimes the GPS picks up on faster routes, and other times it's just like, why is it taking me this way? I just follow it till I get there. Had me cut through Mart's Pollen and then came out right across Route 4.
Yeah, that's why I came down Route 4 then. Cold to be working on it outside.
You ain't kidding. Yeah, it is way too cold.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I guess overnight's supposed to snow again. In the first.
Yesterday, I went and put the plows and shoulders on the truck.
Ah.
The ball hitch rusted on there, so I can try to keep the hell out.
Jeez.
Back to the solder on it, since they're on top of it, it hits where the ball hitch is.
Oh, wow. a problem. Yeah, just fill out that survey for me. Usually it'll come up on my tablet within a day or so. And it's only aimed towards drivers, unfortunately. And I wish it would kind of go both ways, with one with dispatch and one for drivers. That way they both kind of get separated. Sometimes if I forget, sometimes I'll go reading through all the surveys and everything, because I like to know how I'm doing and everything.
Right.
And I'll miss one and be like, ah, shoot, and they put it where the rating was all the way down. Well, that drives my call volume down too.
That sucks, man.
It's like, you know, you never think about it until you're reading through it and you're like, man.
Because sometimes if I'm in a pinch, I'll go out DoorDash.
Yeah.
And it does the same thing to me with like the ratings or.
Yeah, and that's what helps you get the calls, you know. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But you guys have a good holiday. If you need us again, you know who to call.
Man, thanks, man.
All right, you're welcome. I don't want it in neutral right now. I gotta crawl up underneath of it. Oh, I ate too fast. Went home, had dinner. Oh, and I overstuffed myself. All right, who's got the key? I'll just meet you around here.
You mean pop it neutral?
Yeah, I'll do that.
You got a YouTube channel, man?
Absolutely.
I can see the GoPro.
you nailed that one right on the head.
What's your YouTube channel?
It's under Tow Trucker 22.
Tow Trucker 20. I'll give you a follow, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we get all kinds of interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Some days are just kind of slow, and other days, like yesterday, I was up underneath the car. Truck was pulled up this way. The other car that smacked into him was further up. There was another tow truck up there, so two of us were blocking the road.
Yeah.
And this car's tire was just like right in my face. Oh man, did I jump up and start.
It's not a bad idea to make an extra buck off that if you can, man. I don't blame you.
I don't make
I've
any
seen
money
some
off of it. I just,
Yeah.
I was only doing it for fun, but everybody's mentioned that, you can make some money off of it. Yeah, I guess I could if I really wanted to.
It takes consistency, yeah.
It does, yeah. I upload just about every week. I capture as many videos as I can. I throw them into a folder. So that way I know which day I took what, and then I just kind of separate it. I'll do it like a day at a time, because usually most of my calls and everything, they'll take up like over an hour of a video.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't want to put like the whole week in there, because otherwise that's like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
So an hour is a good way to spend kind of, watching whatever we do. And there's some interesting points in there. So like, if I get a new car or something that I'm towing and nobody knows how to pop it in neutral, if I can figure it out, it's going up there, and I'll post up about that. So at least that way you're aware of where that's even located at. It's already in neutral. Should be. Oh yeah. There she goes. Yeah, the only reason why we don't want to pop it in neutral until after I get hooked up is you want to make sure that winch is engaged. Otherwise the car will take the winch with it, especially if you're on a hill. But then again, you don't want to be underneath that thing when it's in neutral either. You don't want it rolling over your head or injuring yourself. But
Yeah, I saw a YouTube video about a week ago of a bad accident on 75. The tow trucker come out there with a semi. He had completely rolled it over the ditch. It
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sure like once we get like a bunch of snow in and everything, I'm probably gonna get some pretty good content with this thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I just, yeah, yesterday just, you got to keep your head on a swivel when you work like in environments like this, even out on the middle of the road or working in an accident scene, and the guy's yelling at me, oh, well, I live right there. It's like, well, you're not going to drive onto somebody else's lawn and try to pass up a tow truck. It's like, because if you hit this, there goes your insurance premium. Because, I mean, these things are high dollar at most. I mean, it's hard to really guess because, I mean, I don't own the truck, but it comes home with me. I could estimate it's probably close to $500,000 truck. I mean, by the time you factor in your insurance, fuel cost, equipment cost, and all the customization to make it work for you, you know, you're kind of set in the bank and kind of owe them for life. You know? I mean, I can't even imagine like those big rotator trucks. I think I was watching Ice Road Truckers once, and they said this big rotator was pretty close to $1 million.
Oh yeah.
And they are. And we often get the, oh, you're expensive, you know, kind of spiel out of some people. Like, well, there's a reason behind that. It's not that we're trying to take your life savings or something, but it's just these things have such a large upkeep that you gotta kind of compensate for every bit of that and budget for it. And then you gotta also pay your drivers too. For some more snow. I heard tonight, Monday evening? I think it's tomorrow evening, yeah. I don't normally work Tuesdays, but if this snow's coming, I'm going to work a Tuesday. Anything extra always comes in handy. Where am I going to with this?
102 or 120 something.
120 Sunny Lane, South Lebanon.
Yep. It's about 10 minutes from here. It's only about 5 miles.
Okay. Make sure to put that in tow. Get driving directions.
East toward Kings Island Drive.
Yeah, about 10 minutes from here. I knew South Lebanon's always close. And we pick up a lot just in this general area alone.
Yeah, that's my buddy's house. He's a mechanic. We live actually right behind him.
Oh, no kidding. Just back here on Parkside?
Yeah.
That's kind of convenient because then you can just walk right across the lawn.
Exactly.
Okay. And I'm guessing he's going to be there then when I drop it off? Okay. Well, perfect. Well, anything else you need from me then?
That's it. Tow Trucker 22 on YouTube.
That is correct. Yeah, there'll be a W at the far end of it, but
I'll see you there.
everybody else, everybody else seemed to have taken that name, so I just put the W at the end because it was part of my last name.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that works.
All right.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you.
Motherfucker right in there. I tell you what, buddy. A lot of these other guys, that's good.
It's all about taking your time and just being easy with it. There's no sense of rush.
A lot of them way over in the neighbor's yard and all kinds of shit, man. I had them drop them at the end of the driveway and have to pick them up.
Oh, for crying out loud. Well, maybe every car you get towed in here, they should just call me instead. I work for a company, but I'm by myself down this far south. Our company hails from a little town outskirts of Bellefontaine, Ohio, called DeGraff. So the rest...
You're pretty good distance down, ain't you?
Well, I live in Middletown, so this comes home with me. That's why I said I'm his only driver he's got this far south. Everybody else is all up north. Well, I mean, the first snowfall that came down, I don't think it was all that bad, but I mean, still, yeah, it was, I seen a few slide offs, but I didn't get any kind of winch outs lately, so we'll see how Monday night goes into Tuesday, because if it's gonna get bad, then I'll probably work an extra day.
Brings the work out.
It certainly does, yeah. Brings out the people that can't drive.
Yesterday and today I've done 4.
Really? Wow. Most of the cars that we see that we tow, the most of is your hybrid and electric.
Oh yeah.
I've already had my first Tesla. Oh gosh, what was it? They can keep them. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't mind towing them, but don't mind towing them. That's just money in the bank. Yeah. Hooks undone here. I'll just leave it in neutral since it's kind of downhill. There's one. I'll get the other hook out. Yeah. All right, here we go. Sometimes it's good to have a little bit of an incline.
Yeah. All right, man.
Got a hold of it, and I'll let you put it in park.
I ain't got much room in here, brother.
Oh, I heard that. But all you need is underneath the hood. I guess apparently they said it was alternator.
Well, that's what they suspect, and it probably is.
Probably, yeah.
You know, this is one of them that the drive axle's got to come out of and everything to go in it. It's all the way down on the bottom.
Of
drive
course.
axle and all.
Jeez.
Up in here, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. These Fords, man.
That's,
they're a big pain in the ass.
Holy mackerel.
Can you see it down there?
Yeah, I see it now. I got my flashlight on it. Wow, that is a horrible spot for that.
Oh, yeah, man. I'll tell you.
Dude, it's not like you can't, like, you know, just pull it up this way past the... oh, yeah. Gee
And I'll tell you
whiz.
something else, man. air conditioning compressor on one of these is a bitch too.
Oh yeah, it's like right below. Why in the world? Why couldn't it be on the top like some?
Well, right.
I mean, they could at least put it, you know, maybe back there somewhere, but
Yeah, Ford's a better idea, man.
yeah, they've got their,
But you know what, man? Anymore, they're all this way.
yeah.
You know, it ain't just Ford.
No, it's about quite a few of them. I mean, anything anymore, hard as heck to even work on it.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, man, I see a lot of GM. I do a lot of transmission work.
Oh, do ya?
GM's awful, especially the trucks, like 2014 up.
I've got a 16 Silverado 1500, but so far,
How many miles on it?
123, 124-ish.
You're probably good then. You got the 6-speed transmission.
I think so, yeah. I know it's got the 5.3, but other than that, I don't know what.
You ain't had to do a module transmission, a TCM in it yet.
No.
Well, when you do, man, get ready. Yeah, I mean it's easy to do, but the module's expensive.
Oh, I bet.
I think it's about $1,200. Last one I bought.
Ooh, jeez.
I mean, you can buy an aftermarket one, man, but you know you get what you pay for.
Well, yeah. The unfortunate reality of that. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. Well, you know what's crazy? They called me on this earlier today.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and I told them. I said I wouldn't be driving it.
And they drove it anyways.
They drove it anyway, brother.
Jeez.
Yeah. And it's a female.
Yeah, I noticed that there was a lady there. It's like, well,
That means she got out and got stranded.
well, luckily she got into a parking lot.
Yeah.
Other than that, she probably would have been stuck out there on Kings Island Drive, right in smack dab middle of it.
It's too cold for that shit.
It is now, yeah, and it's only getting colder.
Right.
Only getting colder.
Looks like they may have been having trouble with it because they got a new battery in it.
Yeah. Yeah. 825.
They could have took it somewhere and somebody filled the battery in and shipped them down the road. Well, they didn't want to do that badass alternator down there.
You know, I'm getting to see more and more of that.
It pays. It pays right at 4 hours.
Oh, I bet it does. Yeah.
You got to pull drive axle out of it and everything on that side.
You have to lower the engine down just enough to get to it.
No, it'll come out with the engine where it's at.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, full drive axle, you know, you can bust ball joints and all loose in that son of a bitch.
Man, even that's risky.
And I'll test it, and it could be a bad wire. I mean, these are bad for that too.
Yeah, wiring issues. Yeah, I've heard all kinds of stuff about these Fords.
Yeah. If it is alternator, this is a $600 job.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ain't that crazy?
Holy mackerel! Yeah, I'll stay far away from Fords then. Good Lord, that's just too much. It might be, yeah. I replaced the alternator on my Silverado and it cost me darn near $600 for it. But when I had my 02 Silverado, it never cost that much. I don't get it. They're just really proud of making these parts and shipping them right out the door.
Everybody wonders why people drive Toyota.
I like the Toyotas.
I do too. Yeah.
Don't care too much for the Mercedes, to be honest with you.
You know what? That's been a good damn car.
Really?
I ain't had no major issues with it. I mean, which I've done a lot to it, you know, as far as sport shit.
Yeah.
But that car's got almost 200,000 on it, man.
Wow.
And it runs as good as it did the day new.
Man, that's what happens when you take care of them.
Well, I do.
Keep up with all the maintenance and everything.
Look at my old truck sitting there. That's a 06.
Yeah,
Got a rusty flake on it nowhere. You know, but you have to take care of them, man, because they're too expensive to replace.
oh yeah, can't even find one of these type of trucks anymore for less than.
I'm gonna tell you something. The truck ain't for sale, but it'd take $20,000 to buy, which is
I believe
low
it.
miles. It's got low miles, but yeah. And I've seen a few here lately go for 18 and 19. Not like that truck. A little bit older than that truck with higher mileage.
Right.
I'm gonna hang on to them, man. You know?
Got to.
All right, buddy. I'm gonna get in and warm my ass up.
Heard that, man. Well, you have a good rest of your holidays. Anytime. Spare tire. I need me some toolbox lights. What's going on here? Boy, that is really in there. Something tells me that this is not doing what it's supposed to do. It doesn't screw.
Anything for me at this point?
Ooh, that has no air in it. Glad I checked. No, I can take care of it from here, and I'll just put the bad tire back there and shut the trunk. Yeah, but I'll make sure that there's air in this before. valve cap doesn't want to come off. Well, the whole valve is spinning. Nope. Break out the old tool. Wow. Huh. I can't get the valve cap off.
You can show me through that detail.
If it isn't one thing, it's always another. There we go. Wow. Okay. Now that we kind of somewhat fixed that, that feels better. Alright. Always start your lug nuts first. Don't just go zooming them on with the impact gun. Get a few threads on. This will ensure that you don't cross thread your lug nuts. Okay, put your gun at the lowest setting. Go into star pattern. Start here, go up, doot, 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 doot. Just like that. Okay. Just once more for good measure. Normally you take a torque wrench to these and go to about 100 foot/pound for a Honda Civic, but we don't carry anything like that because they're super sensitive tools. Right. You got a nail in it.
Oh, okay, so we got a chance to...
Well, that's the other bad news.
Too bad?
It's right there. Right too close to the sidewall. Now, I used to work in a tire shop, so I kind of followed their rules because some shops might be different. But for them to be able to patch it, and for the patch to hold for the life of the tire, it has to be kind of like in between the treads. So once you get to this outer edge all the way to the sidewall, there really isn't a repair that's going to hold for the life of the tire. This is the most flexible area of the tire. So if you get bouncing down the road, as tires do, are supposed to bounce and give a little bit as you're going down the road, it may or may not break open that patch seal, and then you're back to square one. It's almost better to replace it. And I know, it's got such good tread on it too. That's the bump. Now, I mean, you could plug it yourself, but no tire shop that's nationally branded is legalized to be able to do that.
Okay, so...
They deem it as a liability.
Gotcha. So, yeah, because if they do the work, it's supposed to hold. Right?
It's supposed to hold, yeah.
Right,
You can go right back on their workmanship, and some people have actually sued for that, but that's never happened to me, so yeah, you got to stay vigilant to it. But
well, thank you for taking a minute to look at. So now I got to figure out. I'll probably just have to put
yeah, I mean that it's
put two new tires on the front.
Sometimes that's usually the best thing. It's like if you got one tire that goes bad, then that gives you the opportunity to at least put a couple better ones on here. That way, at least it's ready for winter if you ever have to drive it in the winter.
Yeah, we use it a little bit. We're trying to get a couple of things situated, and we need to replace it. It's had its better days.
Gotcha.
It wasn't too bad until the dust kids get in it.
Yeah.
Now it's just limping along. I mean, it's a Honda. It's a Civic. It runs, but actually the engine runs pretty good.
Well, yeah, most of these did really, really well.
The car itself.
I can't say that about the newer stuff, though. This is newer stuff. We're seeing a lot of new cars break down way before they even hit 1,000 miles. Actually, the newest one I had was up here in Lebanon, right across from Cook Road. I picked up one out that direction probably a month or so ago. 63 miles on the odometer, and the transmission was shot already. It was 63 miles.
I mean, they drove it right off the lot.
Yeah, they just bought it that day and drove it around a little bit.
Test drive.
Yeah. And they said they fell in love with it. It was a GMC Terrain. I can't remember if it was a 25 or a 26, but it was pretty new.
Well, at least, I wonder if they just returned it and went for something else.
I don't know.
They get a replacement.
I mean, all I did was drop it off at GMC down here at the old Build the Lord, so you know, I did that. But yeah, after the fact, I don't know. Sometimes I'll see customers twice, but it's rare. You know, So
Maybe it's just a freak.
it may have been, yeah. But so far in my 8-year career, that's about the lowest mileage I've ever had a car on the back of the bed.
I mean, you shouldn't even come close to it.
No. But I mean, at least they still have the warranty on it. I mean,
Yeah, they're going to have to replace it so they're not hurt too bad.
I think they're, yeah.
General frustration.
Yeah, I don't know if they rebuild transmissions under the warranty. I want to say they probably replace them. I think I would just have it replaced. So, but you're all squared away. You need anything else from me?
No, I appreciate it. You can see I need a hip replacement. I was like, there's no way I can deal with this.
Understandable.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, my mom lives here in town. I live over in Middletown, so I get all over the place. But she just had her knees done, or her other knee now.
My knees done, and now all of a sudden my hips are like it's easy. Took the friend from my wife. I had the original parts when I'm done.
Open you up and start looking like a robot. Yeah.
Well, like, yeah, maybe every time I get anywhere near a metal detector.
Yeah. TSA must love you. Oh, they actually have that now at Kings Island. Oh, I did not know that. Shoot, it's been a while since because my dad used to work for GE, so we always got tickets to go whenever GE Day was coming around. And I spent, you know, years of childhood out there, but I haven't been back since. So I didn't know that they started doing that. Heck yeah.
I appreciate it.
Not a problem, my friend. Well, you have a good rest of your holidays and stay warm and stay safe. There we go. I'll put this stuff away and we gotta figure out what's going on. There's another call on me. Call was kind of strange. Listed as a 2020 Honda Civic, but it said motorcycle tow. I think somebody just put in the wrong information, but in any case, there was a call feed comment in there from another service provider that stated it was indeed a motorcycle. It was like a 97 Harley Davidson. Now the problem with that though, because they only have a plus membership. So basic membership, plus memberships, and premier membership levels do not cover motorcycles. There is actually another couple of membership levels that cover recreational vehicles. That includes
getting on the bus to go to downtown Cincinnati.
That includes your motorcycles, campers, RVs. I can't remember what all I used to have this whole list. And I don't really have that much anymore ever since I left AAA, but yeah, so I gotta go this way. So yeah, but the level of memberships you need is Plus RV or Premier RV. If you have either one of those, you've got coverage on all of your recreational vehicles. So now, unfortunately for these folks, since it doesn't sound like they have that option, then what's going to happen there is they're going to have to purchase the next level membership. But when that happens, there's a waiting period of what is it? It's a waiting period of 7 days. So that just allows enough time for the bank to clear the payment processing, things like that. So if they decided that they needed a tow right then and there that same day, well, they would be only covered, unfortunately, for 5 miles. or at least the first 5 miles. After that, then it's $5 a mile. Now after the 7 days are said and gone, then yes, then they would have complete coverage for almost everything, from cars, motorcycles, campers, RVs, things like that. So, if you guys got questions or comments or something like that, please put it in the channel there, and I'll try to respond to it as fast as I can. Because I mean, I get asked all kinds of questions regarding AAA and their coverage, and I've been, like I said, I've been doing this close to 8 years, so there's quite a bit that I know about, and still a lot more that I don't, but I'm still learning little bits and pieces, because I know how AAA likes to change their policy rules just about every year or so, or sometimes they have to just do it on the fly. But yeah, this will kind of hopefully help everybody else understand, how the levels of membership work, what their coverage options are, how many miles that they can get covered for. There's so much of this stuff out there that that I'd like to bring out to the public. That way they can kind of see it, and because they're not going to tell you over the phone. This kind of stuff is, well, let me put it this way. Their biggest aim is to try to get you service as soon as possible. They don't want to be hogged up on the phone by having to be asked like a million different questions. So unfortunately, they also have a time limit on being on the phone lines. They have to keep the phone lines open as much as possible, so that way when other members call in, they can provide them services as fast as possible. So that's the whole reasoning behind that, which I do understand that. But at the same time, I wish that sometimes it would be explained to the customer before we get sent out, and then have to kind of be envisioned as the bad guy. So, but anyways, guys, if you got questions, comments, drop a thumbs up, drop a comment. I'd love to hear from all my viewers and everything. I do appreciate everybody that's been following me. So we're going to cut this off right now. I'm going to find out some more details on this secondary call, and we will go from there. This will be easy. At least this puts me close to home.
Okay, good.
I live right behind Lowe's.
Okay.
Not in the apartments, but down close to Cincinnati, Dayton. Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
That's good.
How about you?
It hasn't been terribly busy, but we've got a few calls in. Kind of worked and ate food all at the same time. Tried to juggle that in, somewhere, but it was nice, Not bad at all. Let me get this thing re-engaged real quick. There we go. Yep, turn your wheels sharp. There we go. Start straightening it up just slowly. You can throw it back in park and I'll get her strapped down. Just watch your step coming down. Oh. Well, that thing is kind of jerky, even though it's not running. No, that's all right. I mean, my winch cable's got a hold of it. Right, yeah.
It'll freeze up or something on it.
And then you got a key there. All right, I'll just throw that in my pocket. That way I don't lose that. Yeah, I haven't heard of that road, and I've lived here for 3 years, I think, just about. I was like, where's this at? I've never heard of this place. Yeah, of course, we have a AAA shop, or that Bob Summerall that's right up here at the mall. I take all my personal cars over there. They do good work. Yeah, because they're so popular, that's how good they are. I mean, that's usually the case with almost a lot of different shops. If they're very popular, they get very busy, and then they have to like schedule weeks out in advance, and sometimes months.
Well, they had to open a second location. That's where we're going tonight. The second shop, because they're booked to December 8th at the main location.
Oh wow! Throw this last strap and we'll be on our way. There we go. Makes these stickers. Buy them at thefunnelcaketree.com. Huh. That is a lot of bumper stickers. wish they've made cars like this still, but engineers start getting a hold of them, and then...
Well, there's what's on the clock. I know it's not much compared to tow trucks, but...
Wow.
You know.
354,000 miles.
Yep.
And it looks just like it's brand new.
Yeah, it's been in the family.
Has it really?
Yeah.
So it's got some ties and sentimental value.
I've been to Gatlinburg, North Carolina, and Georgia, and so far this year. Last year I went to see Metallica and
oh, no kid.
Sarah and
Oh, wow. Yeah, I love old Gatlinburg though. That's a nice place to go to.
we went down to May right before school let out.
Okay.
It wasn't cheaper.
I'll never forget going one year, and I guess they must have had this big Jeep event going on.
We got Jeep Jamboree, and then they did the Bronco Stampede.
Bronco Stampede. I haven't seen that one yet. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, when it was the Jeep season, man, was it packed.
Yeah, I work with people that have both, so the Bronco and the Jeep, so they go down, each one goes.
That is incredible. That first time I went to Gatlinburg, we went down on a motorcycle, rode it all the way from Sharonville, which is down by Cincinnati.
That's where I work.
Oh, do you? Okay. And we rode that all the way down, and I was on one of those old crotch rockets.
Oh.
I was hurting a little bit by the time we got there. But I mean, once we got into the mountain range and everything, got into Tennessee, the scenery was fantastic to see. Never did go on the tail of the dragon. I couldn't muster up the courage to do it. But maybe at some point I might. I don't know. And I've since then sold off my motorcycle years ago, just because there's so many more distractions now out on the road. I don't really have any comfort level riding around where people have their nose up their cell phones all the time.
No,
so
that damn car there, white big ass car in that truck, man. I had right before the rest area up around 75 coming north. I was coming home where I live now from Sharonville. I was rear-ended on the interstate in that truck.
Oh wow!
And they took off on me. Ohio State Highway Patrol took off after them up there at the road, and then they said, "Oh, the lights off. We got this book."
Yeah, I listen to them on a scanner all the time, and sometimes like you'll hear them call out the speeds and everything. Well, when they get to a certain speed, then they have to. I guess it's their company, like their department policy that they have to, because otherwise they're endangering their lives, other people's lives.
Georgia and Arkansas, those two there.
Oh yeah, you seen a few of their videos? Holy smokes! It's like wow.
I subscribe to State Boys and Natural State Transparency. They're the ones that have all the Arkansas and
yeah, they don't play around down south.
I got my ID and everything. If you need to go up there and write that stuff down.
Oh, I don't have to write it down, but just to be able to look at it and everything, just kind of verifies who you are.
Appreciate
it. Don't lose to get in the habit of doing that. I have found stolen memberships before.
What?
Where somebody like, well, have you heard of like the whole mail theft thing?
Yeah, that's how I work for the Postal Service.
Oh yeah, well, okay. You probably know all about that.
Yeah, I'm fully aware of it.
Well, I used to work in Dayton, and for like 2 years straight, we found a lot of stolen memberships. Somebody was going into the mailboxes or somehow or another, and they were taking up people's mail. And apparently they were even using, like finding the memberships thinking that they could use it. And they were, you know, when you get out there, you ask them for their membership ID and they just kind of look at you funny.
Yeah.
And then you kind of know, like, okay, well, can I see your driver's license along with it? If it doesn't match what I have on the tablet, I cannot serve them whatsoever. So they're basically just trying to move their own vehicles. But
yeah, man, you made that quick work. I'm gonna go up here and fill out a card. I bought a house up in Centerville. So
okay.
I got a longer drive now to work, so I've been
a little bit, yeah.
Working on leaves and stuff today, and man, I've been outside all day. I'm ready to get in and get on.
So you thinking of moving down here to Middletown then, or?
No, I bought one up there.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, I had a house in Westchester and went through a bad divorce, so I don't want to see her, so that's why I moved further away.
You know what? I don't blame you. Unfortunately, my ex-wife lives here in Middletown, so I'm kind of stuck, but hey, there you go. Well, sir, you have a wonderful rest of your holidays. You're so welcome.